Australia's economy is standing at one of the most critical crossroads in decades, because while inflation has started to cool on paper, the latest consumer spending and economic data show that everyday Australians are still spending at a pace that keeps price pressures alive, and that puts the Reserve Bank of Australia in an extremely difficult position, since inflation does not truly fall until demand weakens. And right now, demand is not weak enough, which is why markets, banks, and households are all watching the RBA's next move so closely. Because interest rates control the entire financial system, from how much you pay on your mortgage and credit cards to how much you earn on your savings and superannuation investments. And if the RBA decides that spending is too strong and raises rates again, millions of homeowners with variable mortgages could face hundreds or even thousands of dollars more in repayments each year. Small businesses could see borrowing costs rise, hiring could slow, and the housing market could weaken further. But if the RBA cuts rates too early or signals easy money, inflation could surge back, pushing up the cost of food, rent, insurance, fuel, and utilities, wiping out any relief from lower loan payments and hitting the poorest households the hardest. And this is what makes the current situation so dangerous. Because strong spending combined with falling confidence tells a very worrying story, showing that people are not spending because they feel secure, but because the cost of living leaves them no alternative, forcing many families to rely on credit, savings, or side income just to keep up, which creates an economy that looks healthy on the surface, but is under serious stress underneath. And this is why investors, economists, and global markets are nervous, because if the RBA makes the wrong call, Australia could face either a prolonged period of high inflation that erodes purchasing power or a sharper economic slowdown that leads to job losses and falling asset prices. And so, what happens next is not just about technical economic numbers. It is about whether Australian households finally get relief from the cost of living crisis or continue to feel trapped between rising prices and high interest rates, making this moment one of the most important financial turning points in the country right now.